Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays One Step from Eden. I am sick of being pushed around by this shopkeeper. I'm also sick of being so far away from the camera. Ooh, how do you feel about that? Then a little bit of, nope, that's the wrong way. A little too far. There you go. How about this? All right. Now, I think if we're going to take out the shopkeeper, we need to play as a character we understand pretty well, which really leaves us with Saffron and Salici, and we played as Salici last time and failed miserably. So let's try a little Chrono Saffron. We'll save our auto attack finger for Mario Maker playthroughs tomorrow, and we haven't played as Chrono Saffron in a minute, that's for sure. Oh, you almost got me. It's the first video of the day, just trying to stay frosty here. And trying to pick the right moment to attack the shopkeeper as well. Out of all these... Sorry, that was the sound of the wind passing through my left ear, encountering no resistance, and then passing out my right ear. Out of these, I think we take nothing. I like Frost Barrage for sure, but... For now, it seems like we have a little bit more of like a Trinity synergy. Look at that. Some spell power, perhaps, from the Witch's Hat. I like Mana Steel. I really do. You know, I actually think this is really good because Minigun will benefit really well from the spell power. Whirlwind will benefit pretty well from the spell power. Let me look at Mana Steel again quickly. Trinity is full, cast this twice. So this is just like, it's a high damage bomb for us, basically. And of course, do not forget that we also... Let's go. We also have... Slowdown. We haven't been using it yet, but we do have slowdown. Look at that. I mean, it's only floor 1, so we're not sweating it too much. We're not getting too into our own you know, we're not getting high off our own supply. That's what I'm trying to say. However, you can't do much better than this at the start. Just try not to... I mean, I don't care if I get hit a little bit. It's really just not dodging... Oh, what a whiff. It's not dodging so far down that the nurse can get hit. Because the flawless is whatever, really. We'd love it, but if we can't get it, it is what it is. I still, like, cracking tiles I think is good, but we're going to the shop right now, so 10 to 40 money is worth something for us. 1 max mana. Yeah, sure, I'll take 1 max mana. Then at least we can get a double-casted, 2 mana spell if we wanted. So we're not fighting her early. This is we've learned very quickly we're not fighting her early. I will take 5 luck, and honestly, like the 9 fragile for 3 battles. You might think I'm insane. I think we can actually make that work for us. It's gonna be a little hot, but I'm comfortable with this deck. So I'm actually going to remove Step Slash right off the bat. It's the spell I'm least comfortable with. We already have things that can hit behind enemies, which I think is pretty good. And out of all of these, I definitely like an upgrade. We would have to donate way too much blood to get another upgrade. So we'll just accept 1 upgrade for now. And I think the real benefit for us on this is Minigun getting a status effect like Flame. I will say double cast is actually still really good because we gain 2 Trinity off of it, and we can afford the cost of the spell for sure. So there's a lot of good stuff that I like about that, and we'll just we'll yeet that one out there. As you can see, I mean the damage output from it is highly great. We also have a double casted Trinity pretty much ready to go here. I think yeah, you start there, and then just like land. Oh my god, are you serious? You guys split the D. Lickety split. That's an NHL 20 reference for anybody afflicted with a compulsion to play that game. We don't really have a flow set up here, so, you know, we're not trying to keep a thin deck necessarily. I don't use that as currency anymore. That's not how you play that. Thin deck, thick deck, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I want now? Good deck. Good deck is the ticket. We're even landing Whirlwinds. Remember when Whirlwind was a tough spell for us to land? We've come a long way. I forgot you don't do a second piece on that one yet. Good Thunder. I mean, remember when Thunder was a tough spell for us to land? Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that's the wrong spell. That's not good aiming. And I'm going to be honest, temporarily, I thought I was you. All right. So if we're this deck, definitely right off the bat, it's got a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of easy damage dealing. Forte, I actually just don't think is that good right now, because of the fact that we're shuffling fairly quickly because our deck is so thin. I don't really want to remove anything from this deck right now, although we could get super thin on it. I mean, we could go full Trinity, like get rid of Whirl and Thunder. And then just use Minigun Mana Steel for like maximum Trinity. That's, I mean, we can always add more later. So, I mean, if... We'll start by removing Thunder, weirdly enough. It has a longer range, but at the same time, I feel like Whirl does more damage because of the excess spell power. So this will definitely be a fight against Violet. But this is, like, actually a really, really strong deck from the perspective of, like, damage output. We definitely are going to struggle to save hostages. That's going to be, I mean, maybe impossible. But we've definitely crafted a deck that is, like, super capable. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. That's not really what I was looking for, but it's not bad. We've crafted a deck that is super capable of, like, aggressive damage dealing. I can't believe we didn't have full Trinity. So yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm going, you know what? Let's try to destroy the whole volcano. And you know what? We almost succeeded, so I'm not sweating that. They're trying to tempt me with these frost cards, and I'm saying, you know what? I don't think this is the right time. The mana regen is mighty tempting, but 3 jams means a lot to this deck right now. I think we'll just take the mana cost so we could maybe send some, like, even larger than usual attacks at enemies. So I'm just thinking you always, more or less, are going to want to cast your Trinity cards first so that you can build up Trinity for a heck of a good mana shock later, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm not good with names. I'd prefer not to free the snake. You gonna stay down here? Nope. Well, let's shuffle up then. We'll shuffle up and we'll get Whirl, which is a little easier to hit with. There you go. Still getting flawlesses. We've obviously gotten over our pact by now. Hit 3 ways. If Trinity is full, cast thrice. I think we can actually take that. I think we've got enough of a Trinity synergy to, like, quintuple down on it right now. Honestly. Who throws the shoe? Okay, so what? I hate getting hit by that. Don't get me wrong. You get anchored on that one. So we should have... Oh, we don't have full Trinity. We did have full Trinity? We did have full Trinity. I don't know what I'm talking about, is what I'm trying to say. Give me more luck. I think we're going full luck build and then trying to get, like, the maximum value weirdo cards. We are only at half HP, so, like, there's a certain fear there for sure. Roughly half HP, at least. However, I think we can still take out this boss without worrying about that too much. Apply 1 frost 4 times. I really did think about it. The frost, it's a siren song. It's so tempting. But for me, I'm like, we just don't need it. We just don't need it. This is a shuffle. You need to get to Whirlwind as soon as possible. We got there, thankfully. So you give me money, I think. You're betraying the shopkeeper. Because I'm gonna make her pay eventually. But for now, I mean, I don't know if this is a good deck to win the game with right now. But it's definitely, like, an acceptable deck early on for just raw damage output. Just focus on this one. Sorry, some of these attacks still warrant radio silence. We've got an insanely fast damage output on that one. And the double cast is always going to be sick there. Oh, let's go. Okay. Stay cool. She dodged. Pretty close to full toasted status. This is a shuffle. I can't cast that spell easily enough right now. Dude. I mean, I think that was a flawless boss fight. Let's go. Feeling pretty solid. Didn't like any of those. Definitely, I love the upgrader. I mean, losing less shield would be good if we added shield to the deck. I definitely cannot dispute that. Do we really want more max mana for less HP? It is tempting, right? I think we can actually do that. Now, in order to make max mana worth something, I think, yeah, I was just going to say we have like 8. We need to really go for some of these like super double casted spells, I think. Otherwise, there's the opportunity. It's not bad, let me put it that way, to lose the HP necessarily. It could become bad, don't get me wrong. That's a big whiff. But the real concern is that the opportunity cost of not having that agnostic mana regen that we would actually use versus this max mana that we're not using at all. It probably would not come back to bite us too hard, but you never know, right? It could become an issue, so... Okay, blue bullets actually seems extremely great. Because we're possibly going to have 8 mana in some circumstances. So this is a 160 damage attack that is rife for being upgraded. But what does Ragnarok do? Ragnarok does 350 damage? I think we got to go for the Ragnarok play then. Even though blue bullets is interesting, I think the super synergy on this one is way better. And I think that's our first upgrade here. A double casted, which we did not get. We'll take the splash damage, which should help on Ragnarok, but... and we'll try to go to the shop this time, but I still don't think we blast the shopkeeper yet. Okay, so just be very cautious on this one, because it would be extremely simple to die. Also, you screwed up your dang flawless, buddy. Not to die, sorry. It would be extremely simple to kill the nurse. That's what I meant to say. But we're keeping this deck super thin. Just super duper thin. You know what? Let's start here. I really believe that one of the tickets to success for us... Oh, that's not great. Let me out. Oh my god, we didn't get hit by that attack. We also are not using Chrono Saffron's freeze time ability at all, which we should be doing, but we're learning. We're still learning. I'm trying to think, like... Flame on the minigun, dude, is... We're talking about, like, some of the most incredible possible DPS, I think. Because it's already double casting. In many... Oh, sorry, ma'am. In many situations, the double cast will double cast when we're full of Trinity. Look at that. Now, the nurse did get rocked there. That's life. It happens. You know, if you're going to stand at the back row, I literally cannot hit you with Whirl. Which is probably a good sign that this should not exist when we fight the final boss, because Whirl will be literally useless, I think. But while you have Fragile, gain mana regen, yes. Even though we're going for a shop, this is a big yes for me. And I'll take even more max mana, just because it's the only one that seemed to have any use there. Okay, I still don't think we take our time right here. Or this is our time to attack the enemy. Shield decays quickly is meaningless. 25 money is not as meaningful as it could be. 3 upgrades. I'm telling you, this minigun with flame damage is what we need. Double cast, double cast? Alright, I didn't even know that could happen. And we definitely... Let's go for Tri-Shot again. It's another double cast. I mean, we have so much max mana that I'm like, why wouldn't we double cast? Yeah, I mean, we don't need anything else here. Okay, so what do we do? I mean, this is just, you just yeet the spells down there as soon as you can. So I think a double cast on minigun. Thank you for stepping in front of that. Whoops. double cast on minigun means that just casting it is enough to get Trinity out there, which is the fastest enabler I could ever ask for. Hit 4 tiles away. If you have fragile hidden across, lose 1 max mana for 20 seconds. Mana cost is equal to your max mana. Double cast mana cost. So this sounds so interesting, but I'm like, if mana cost is equal to our max mana, but then it's double casted for a higher mana cost, to me that seems, and I might be reading it wrong, and maybe there's a, you know, they built in an edge case for it, but if I'm reading it exactly correctly, as I try to do in games like this, and fail on occasion for sure, to me it seems like something costing double your max mana literally is uncastable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. There's literally no reason we should not be slowing down time when we have full mana. I mean, there's one reason. If we're in a situation like this and we know we can't be hit, that's one thing. But otherwise, like when diagonal shots come out there, there's really no reason not to give it all she's got. So I think the time has actually come for us to get rid of Whirl in this deck. The anchor is now leading to us being hit more than we're, you know, deriving any value out of it. So I think that Whirl has to be removed to make this deck stronger. It was fun while it lasted. Power Shard plus minigun with the spell power is super interesting, but... So Whirl, I'm glad we didn't waste an upgrade on it. Mana Steal. We'll take the splash damage, even though... I don't think it's particularly good, but... You know what is particularly good? This run in general right now. So our next shop, I mean, to be honest, it might be the shop that we look to as an opportunity for us to kill the shopkeeper. It's a little dangerous still. I would like to have more HP. But let's keep... You know what? There's a camp right before it as well on this path, so I think we might as well give it a shot. Okay, good shooting on your part there. Oh, dude, if we could just get flame damage on this. It's over. It's over. Throw spikes 4 tiles away that last 20 seconds. If you have fragile, teleport targets to random tiles. 2 times damage consume. But why, I guess? Like, I was looking at it, and I'm like, it consumes, so it's not bad. Guess we'll go up on the max mana. Or it's not as... Even if it's not great, it's not as bad as it could be for us. But there's definitely, for me, just an element of, like... That's not enough damage for me to be interested, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I think half of the problem for me right now, if there is a problem at all, is that I just don't know what I'm even looking for in this deck to really, to make it pop. And I think it's already popping to like a pretty sick degree. Don't get me wrong. But if we're really trying to get it to like the insane level that I would love it to get to, it's a rare-ish situation, at least, where I, like, literally just don't know what I'm looking for. Now, obviously, we're not suffering right now. Everything's going super well. Give me the money just because we're going to the shop immediately. Or soon, I should say. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, although I like the deck and I kind of understand where we're at, I don't think the time... Or I don't think I have the right mindset right now to know what we have to do to make it even better. Let's put it that way. We can definitely lose the max mana in order to make ourselves get a free removal. And Whirl just has to be removed. The Anchor is really bad. I think we should actually spend money refreshing the stock here to try to get things that are more interesting for us. Lose 2 money when you take a hit, but gain an upgrade. I can do that, and then I'll buy another upgrade. And that still only takes us to 2. I think we should save up for 3, believe it or not. And if we're gonna save up for 3, that means we're not gonna... We're not gonna kill her on this one. 20 would take us to 90. We need to lose like 300 HP to make that work. Okay, I think... Just remember, it's still early in the game. That one hurt me a great deal. Not so much in terms of HP, but like psychologically, we should have gotten out of the way of that one. I'm really like... Again, pretty dumb. I'm really buying into this notion that, like, the proper path forward for us on this run... Yo, we got so lucky. The proper path forward for us on this run... That's the one... Well, one of a few places you don't want to stand. Is making that minigun really pop. And I don't think I'm wrong. I just think... It's a bit of an expensive ask. Come on. Let's go. It's a bit of an expensive ask right now. Because it's 3 upgrades. But, dude, I'm telling you, if we get Flame on that, we're sitting pretty. I do think it's possible we might need, like, one other enabling spell. So you're going to be like, why not take upgrade then if you want it? Because I think a small chance to do 1,000 damage when we have minigun and a lot of spells that hit multiple times is just better. It's just better in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, there was a temptation. Oh, come on. We were there. Dude, why is Ragnarok not as good as something that is called Ragnarok should be? That's where I'm struggling right now. Also, please give me HP. Hit random enemy tiles for each spell in your deck. Instantly shuffle. I don't know. I don't know about that. I am willing to add a shields up to our deck right now. I think we should take the path that ignores the shop, but gives us a camp. Oh, hey, stop healing him, you jerk. We didn't get the chest, which is actually pretty stupid of me, but we're still working it out. Have mercy. I mean, you can see when an enemy is not attacking, and we are, it's over. They got nothing. You can also see we have 251. Yo, that's over 251 HP out of 900 is what I was going to say. But apply root for 1 second to all enemies on a Trinity cast. That seems like the Wombo combo that we were looking for. Why do you say Wombo combo so weird? What do you mean? The Wombo combo. Whoops. Oh, it killed the snake instantly, though. So we're casting Trinity, like, frequently. So this is going pretty well. I still would like to find a way to heal as soon as possible. Because, like, especially when we start with, like, too fragile, things are slightly dangerous, which is why I took this path. Don't be afraid, remember. You can always slow down time a little bit. Or, like, constantly, especially if our mana regen gets a little higher, but... Oh, dude, that's fast. As long as we can stay alive, I think we got a chance. Of course, the thing is I am going to fight the shopkeeper, which realistically could result in our death, but... I really don't want to leave one of the bosses alive. Because I feel like this run has the chance. It is... Okay, this is shield boss, I just noticed. I get it, you heal, okay? You think that makes you cool, but it doesn't. How am I going to get you? Okay, terrible start. That one enemy respawned, and then on top of that, you also let the snake get out there regardless. Now, I'm pretty sure, I was just going to say, I bet this is going to heal or get another snake out there. Thankfully, it appears to not be the case. We did it. Okay. We did lose a lot of HP in the process, though. Ah! Summon a monument that falls, summons blocks, and deals 250 damage when destroyed. No, no, no. This is shields up territory. And you are going to be like, NL, what are you doing? But I think one shields up upgrade. Yes. I'll take the double cast even at a greater mana cost. So, like, the 20 extra shield is more efficient, but we don't need to worry about efficiency when you look at our mana bank account right now. What are you doing? Just the usual. These are big spells. We normally do not toast that guy that fast, so that meant something to me to do that. And don't forget about your chrono, dude. Dude, no chrono necessary on that one. Let's go. I have just built an incredible shield for you. Good stuff. You're still doing great, sweetheart. Keep it up. Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot. Every boss has one attack like that, is what I'm learning here. Terrible move on my part. Much better move. Still fine. Your damage output has suffered. That's really because this is the easy part. Come on, come on. Minigun, minigun. Don't put your shield up. There we go. There we go. She put her shield up. You know what? Before she put her shield up, everything was looking great. Don't move. There, let's go. Minigun. Let me cast my miniature gun! Okay, okay, okay. I mean, I have to kill you. I'm sorry. It didn't... I wish it didn't have to be like that, but it did. I think because this consumes, we can take this for a little heal. I think it's pretty clear that I need the heal. So I'm willing to go with that. And we gotta fight the shopkeeper, like, pretty much on this floor, I think. So actually, for me, our #1 priority is getting as much HP as possible. In advance of that, I find myself annoyed I was unable to kill the boss. Oh, you hit me, you jerk. I was unable to, not kill the boss, kill the chest is what I meant to say. What are you doing, dude? You're just biting rocks. You think you are a character in the never-ending story? I do like the jam cannon. It's not the right time. And we're 1 XP away from leveling. I mean, if we gotta fight the shopkeeper, we freaking gotta fight the shopkeeper, dude. So just play this one super slowly. We don't... Oh, that was dumb. We don't have an auto attack. So, oh, you know what? We kind of do have an auto attack. It's just called minigun. Don't move. Don't move. You had to move out of the way of that one. Okay, there you go. You're safer now. There we go. That was tough. Dude, I don't know. This is a real tricky one for me. We cannot fight the shopkeeper. We will just... I think we need the regen, to be honest. We'll just die against the shopkeeper if we don't die in advance of the shopkeeper. So stupid. Such a dumb move there. Sorry, man. So I think we have to save the shopkeeper attack for the next floor. I definitely still do think we like super minigun. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think we gotta wait one more floor. Trust me, I wish it weren't so. Like Eagle Eye Cherry in the song Save Tonight. Ah! Well, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. I think we hit 2,000 likes today for a run in which everything was going fine. I took one spell and then yeeted it at a cactus that killed me instantaneously. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time with another crack at it. See you then. That was a fun way to go, at least. See ya.